We are here after a long waiting time for seasonal to appear once again on our screens. It's back and fully underway with teams getting their first game under the belt. We are packing our bags and heading over to Purple Heart Lane where we will be watching Infiltration take on Division 501. There is a vote going on who you think will win. Will it be Infiltration or will it be the 501? Channel points only. Team emotes are available. Kickoff in around about 18 minutes time. There we go. We have it, and welcome to the brand new stream design. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everything beforehand was working pretty smoothly. I'm stressing already because I felt like it was lagging, but we are here and we are ready to go. I have been waiting for months for seasonal to get back under the way, and it's officially here. Big thank you to the seasonal organisers and the moderators and all the teams racking up to make it a 34 team tournament. It's fantastic. We've got 20 teams in this first stage. Some of them already won, some of them lost, and some are yet to get their points or victory, say less. We have got Infiltration against 501. It's a big game. It's Purple Heart Lane. It's probably a very fair map to have. We'll be jumping on that very shortly. We will have 501 join us later after the game to talk about the game and what they thought about the game, whether they win or lose. So we'll hear from him very shortly after the game is finished. We won't be hearing from Infiltration purely because of maybe the language barrier there, but good luck to both teams. It's going to be a corker. We've had a few, I think about 4 games played already. We're going to see the rest. Got 2 now. One just started about an hour ago, and then the rest remaining at the roughly the same time, usually 6:30 UTC time. For the majority, it's all around that time. But without further ado, let's get into this. We won't be looking at the Allies team, the Infiltration. As a few, I know that a few team members are kind of jumping in last minute. They're swapping around, so I don't have the official team list. And also, it's a big celebration in China right now with them being independent, I believe, from what I heard. So it was like a 7-day celebration. So there's big party going on over there. But we will have a look at 501's list. Let's have a little quick look at this. So for the lineup, we have got Garthorpe as the commander for 501. We've got Sergios. It's going to be so tricky saying some of these names. Let me get that a little bit closer to my eyes, and then I might be able to see. Joseph. We've got Dezkan, Rapids, Hugo, Kenda, Score, Horiga, Sua, Abin, Mr. Ningyo, Elanasa, Batio, Batito, Korn, Guitar. Sorry, I think I put him twice. No. Rhines, Libon, Sergi, Sultan, Frostros, Ars, Rex, Hiko, Alfred, Ivanero, Milex, Confetero, Morpheo, Noboz, Burzum, Zenith, Duke, Zox, Poro, Barry, Potaji, Ultimate, Koyova, Sikiova, Bibis, Sopol, Dimios, Lukarakov, Lu- Luka Yakov, Yoko, Luka Yoko, Luka Yoko, I think, and Zama. We've also got MJ Keko, Heis, Kroki, Zama. Sorry, I think I missed that one. Villa and Alcamarino, I believe that is the correct how you say it. I haven't played. I haven't seen these guys play yet. I've seen a little bit snippets of them um, throughout some tournaments, but I haven't actually had their game yet. Neither have I had for Infiltration. So for me, it's a brand new game. I have no idea kind of how the teams will go. And on a map like Purple Heart Lane, it's going to be extremely fair, and it'd be great to see what each team will be able to deliver in tonight's game. But we will have a look at the map ahead. Let's take a closer look. Okay, get rid of that. So we have got Purple Heart Lane, Infiltration at the top, and we have got 501 coming from the bottom here. We've got Grout Pillbox, Quarantine Causeway, and Flat Position as the three main points. And I think for this map, Axes have the upper hand because they've got better points to defend from. I think Madeline Farm, Madeline Bridge, Aid Station, they're all great ones as well with Ingoff, Crossroads, Roads Quarantine, and Cabbage Catchway. They are all great as first and second points. For the Allies, they don't really have great ones. It's very in and around rivers, and I know the whole place is a river, but it's not as open field without a river as opposed to for what the Axes have got. So we'll be looking very closely at teams that will probably want to capture that middle point and maybe hold it. So I'm thinking that this might go the whole way. It depends. They might throw an airhead down and then we might get an interesting game. But let's have a look at Grout Pillbox. So we have got, I think, in the blue dots, where I'm expecting the tanks to be. I'm thinking one on the far side of the map, one in around northeast side of Grout Pillbox, because you can get really long distance shots on that. Same with the Axis. I think they'll stop off a bit and fire into it. Tankers need to be very careful throughout the map on where they're going to put themselves, because it's such a map that you can fire long distance. I think Kursk or Foy is the map that you can fire ultra far, but this is definitely up there. Especially if you've got a good angle and you know where your way around the map. The Infiltration coming from the blue side will look to try and get towards Quarantine Causeway. Both teams will probably look to try and take that out as well, have that under their position so they can start either defending wide or start to flank in and around Pillbox. 501 will have to use the two main rivers into Grout Pillbox, so I'm expecting heavy resistance from the artillery in hitting that as well. But also on the flip side, Grout Pillbox, the Allies have to go over this one main bridge where you can just see roughly around about here, just in the middle of the stream. That is going to be very difficult for them to get over. So I'm expecting 501 to be slamming that with RT as soon as, so they can maybe even capture a truck. Will Infiltration already prepare for that and go over from Douvre Bridge? We'll see. But what we can do is have a look at Causeway. Causeway's a little bit different. I think for me, it's a much better point. The middle point is a great point to have, especially it's so in the middle. It's so balanced on either side. They both have one river. They both have some open field to push into. They both can flank. It's very, very fair, extremely fair. But A little addition for this one is if Axis do cap it, the 501, they have a bridge that they can kind of defend from and hold the infiltration from behind from pushing into. So infiltration will try to push over the bridge here in the main way and then spread themselves out around causeway, getting their OPs over and past that bridge to push onto causeway. They don't want to be stuck on the opposite side. Both teams will absolutely look to flank. Grout pillbox and flat position will probably see some either recon squad or a solo squad leader just going around there, getting an OP up and then pushing up into the point with so we can see some squad hopping. But last time I saw this one, we had Quarantine Causeway and it was absolutely bombarded with artillery. So it's going to be a fantastic point to see if we can get that one. We'll most likely see a very long distance tank play between them both down on that main road into Quarantine Causeway. So we'll probably look to see some 80 cannons. We'll look to see some 80 cannons, maybe some tanks on there as well. Mines all the way around Causeway. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. But we've also got flak position here as well. Let's have a look. Now for flak position, it's a hard one for both teams. I think the Allies do have slight. Oh, I don't know. This is very balanced. The Allies have a sideways triangle 7 shape where they can kind of put their OPs in and then push into flat position. But it's well known we're going to expect some RT in there as well. Both teams have rivers on the left side of them that they can push down, so we're going to see some infantry and one or two squads shooting down the rivers and trying to look so no other teams can flank. We'll probably see a 501 tank right on the edge of the map, maybe pushed in slightly, so they can push and then they can aim at where I'm thinking the Allies tank will come from. So quite a tough one for flat position. I'm thinking Causeway would be the better one. And we'll also see some tank, maybe even over on Causeway, firing down into flat position, or at least some sort of AT cannon being built over there. It's all very well anyone's game here. I'm looking forward to it. I think Quarantine Causeway will probably be the best fit for us, but we will see for sure. 5 minutes remaining. There should already be a vote system on, so I'm hoping you guys are voting on. We have got, like I said, 5 minutes to go. What I will do is go double check to see if we are all ready to go live in the game. Let's go. So a few players left to join us so far. Looking for about 26 now. So we'll be watching this as they come in. We should actually see some changeover, because I was seeing some allies. Now this is, I think we'll probably see a double changeover here. Because IR are the allies and they are currently at the Axis. Oh, perfect. They've changed me. .501 allies. Perfect. And we are looking for Le Bon. If I can find his name quickly. Did I just move again? I just moved again. Okay. Slight confusion. Okay, now we're in, and there is Le Bon that I am looking for. Just being told that we will need to be waiting a few minutes for the team, for the rest of it to fill up, which is fine. So let's just jump. Oh, perfect. So at the moment, that is really good points. Go for it. Oh, is he trying to talk to me? How many are we at? 93 players at the moment. So we will just be waiting here until the map fills up, and I'll catch you very shortly. So if you feel like you need to go grab a drink, go grab a snack just before it kicks off, go for it, because I'm seeing you've probably got about 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes.
pinchado, cabrón,
Ven aquí, ven aquí.
Bájale, métele con el mechero. Espera que te ayudo.
¡Hostias!
No, a mí no me mire, a mí no me mire. A mí no me mire, que yo no he visto nada. Hey, hey, tú. Hey. Así, ¿no? Ya empezamos. Voy a posar esto por aquí. Y lo dejo por aquí.
Ahora que es una tarta de cumpleaños para mí, pero si no es mi cumpleaños aún. Porque yo soy un chico 10 de 10, pues muchas gracias. Ay,
Es un regalo
ay, ay.
anticipado.
Puedes escapar de la muerte.
Tenemos aquí un regalo anticipado de cumpleaños.
Mira para frente a ver si te escapa un tanque.
¡Hola, en mi rancho!
Verás al final que vamos a ser 4 menos.
Imagínate.
Poca vergüenza, Manolato.
La tibita.
Empezamos en 30, empezamos en 30.
And here we go. 20 seconds until the map change. We are ready to go. Let the game begin.
Suerte, pero tú.
Cargo, yo me encargo. Ah, espera,
Oh, it's a great area. It's good points from both teams.
¡Schneller, schneller, schneller!
Let's have a quick look at this. So we have got Cabbage Patch, Aid Station, Flat Position, Dove River Battery, and then Desman Corner. It's great points for the Axis, and it's not bad points for Infiltration, the Allies. It's very, very good to have all 3 points, second, third, and fourth, in such a close proximity. It's going to be very good. It means it's going to be a bloodbath of a game, but that also means big flanking coming from vice versa teams. So it's going to be very important that teams are getting over to Quarantine Causeway, or road to Quarantine. One minute remaining, and then we are up and ready to go. That position, this is where I'm expecting most of the allies to put their OPs up and to start their push. We've got a few rivers here on both teams that can try to push into, but mainly used from the axis. Then one big push from the axis I'm expecting to go down here, right up into flat position. 45 seconds. Supplies coming down. For the axis already. Supplies coming down for the allies as well. Here we go. Full seasonal, first stage, round 1. Infiltration taking on 501 ES over here on Purple Heart Lane. We see someone riding the truck already. No, we see 2 players riding the truck for 501. It does look like the allies are closer so far. They are crossing the bridge. Will they get hit by artillery? Are they stuck? Are they stuck? No! Look at all that. Big opportunity for 501 now. Big opportunity for them. Artillery just landing a little late on that one. But look at this. Regardless of that truck, here's the better truck. Right up. This is where we're expecting. MG. Blasting. In comes the tank. To support aid station from 501. Big opportunity for Infiltration to push into. It's looking good for them. Tank is down, unfortunately, for 501. Mr. Ming is the closest that we've seen between 2 players so far. Takes that one. Is he going to get hit? He does. We're seeing some infantry right across. We're also seeing, and we mentioned it earlier, that this is so important to have, even though it's so far away from the point. Have this under your belt. 501 looks like they want it more with the amount of bodies. But Infiltration, they're coming for it, and they've already got an AT cannon. You can just see that in the distance there. Let's get closer. Seven minutes under. Let's have a look at the garrisons. Major garrisons. Already built for 501. That's a very good amount of garrisons. They can see if anyone's flanking. They'll look to try and get one at Cabbage Patch shortly. But with this, it does look like the allies are going to be capping. Infiltration with the first cap. That's great work from them. But 501 are in touching distance. They're coming for it. The Lancer got his OP up. Smoke looks like it's coming to help 501. Start wants to push, supported, but Ards takes out both players there. We've got a recon coming up. Not actually many players from Infiltration inside the point there. More looking towards the flanking side, because that's more important. The last one is coming back to carry on taking. Oh yes, he's out in the distance looking to cross over and look ready to start. Comes in. Starting to see a contestment here. 501 taken back. Miss B from Infiltration coming down the river. Banks here. The last one is getting engaged. He goes down. Missing might be able to get one more before he goes down. Lobs the grenade. What the artillery. I think that these guys might go down very shortly. And it comes. There it is. Fantastic shot. 501. We mentioned earlier that this is going to be I see heavy from all points, and they survived just on that last one. Tanks engaging. No one is pushing from Infiltration round the sides yet. Let's see how they're getting on at road to quarantine. Paco just looks away at the wrong time. Paco is probably going to get the player easily. Goes down before he gets the grenade out. Rex looking to try and block off the road, but any advancing tanks, forcing them out into the riverbanks. Recon plane coming up for Infiltration. Nubo is inside now. And I'm not actually seeing a garrison for Infiltration on the point here. Nubo is capping. Nubo needs to support. if he wants to continue this cap. In comes Ivanero. .501 are actually doing a great job. They're getting inside the point. They're in touching distance, but they just haven't realised that they've got such an open push onto the point here. But majority, 80% of the teams are flanking. And if you just divert it from the flank, just walk into the point, you will be able to capture this. They're capturing it with actually ease right now. Have been in the distance in using the so free as an area. He gets down to cover. Recon coming up for 501. Probably followed up with a bombing run now. Should be ready to go. Noobs goes down. Villa. Sultan. Sultan goes down as well. Bombing run coming in. Direct line. Straight down. CN might go down. Start. Missing V. And the last infiltration player will probably be going down on this one. Let's have a look at this. Distance players go down. Might even take the OP. Skips the OP. Right. Good bombing run. Cleaned them up. Took out. Still did take out the OP though. That position getting contested. Goes down. The sniper just in the side here. One down. Sniper continues with a pistol. Drops a grenade. The sniper's lost the player here. Let's see. Support has come up. And the sniper goes down. Big defensive push from infiltration. Oddball goes down to the artillery. 501, they're doing their best. They're getting close enough. They're using all three riverbanks to push into, which is what they need to do. But they're just losing their grip at that front there where they all colliding together. Rapid is crawling. He is doing his best for his team. Can he make it? And can he make a difference? Smoke for 501. Rapid goes down. Have a little quick look to see if any team is flanking wide. We have got a really wide flank here from Infiltration. And I think this player might actually catch him. Who was that? Who was that? Well, it's going to be like this throughout the game. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath, and I think that position might get changed once, maybe max twice. I can't really see it flipping and flipping and flipping. It's too close, it's too tight. The teams won't be able to fully go for it back and forth. I don't think that's going to happen in tonight's game. We're seeing supplies coming down for Infiltration for another garrison. Looks like this player will be getting it up. As the lantern pushes away. Garrison is about to get built here. No one from 501 has just seen the supplies. Yeah, no, I take it back. Rapid has, but will he make it? He hasn't seen the supplies, but he gets the player. Lillian, can he protect the garrison? He does indeed. Now this is dangerous. 501 will lose this flank now. Carl on the left, about to engage the MG. Sultan just spraying and spraying as Carl stays on the ground here. There we go. I was worried about that. Supplies in the distance for 501. Sultan and Kargan is both laying down. Who is going to be the first one to shoot on this one? Oh, Tank gets up. You can see his face. No. Supported from the player behind. Ooh. Rapid has actually got round, actually worked it and took out his players. Will he be able to get the garrison finally? He missed it earlier. Will he be able to redeem himself? In the nick of time. Heist is coming to blow it up. Get it out, but they spawn and take him out. Big flanking going on from both teams over here, trying to get the wide approach here. IR seem to be doing a better job of it. Paco pushes on the outside. Tucked in. IR didn't have the opportunity upper hand there. Oh, fantastic shot. Absolutely pinpoint accurate on that. Fantastic from the IR. They are gradually getting closer and closer to the next point. But you have to ask yourself sometimes, is the next point worth capping? because if you lose it and it's not that great of a point, you can get double capped, and you have to be very cautious on that. Is the next point worth it? Villa should not have let him stay alive for that long. Where's Cian? I can't see where it's at. Just missed it. They tried themselves. And their infiltration team has just survived that tank. So close. Thor very unhappy with losing his tank there. This is dangerous from 501. Not actually having players on the point here. They might actually just go down to an RT. They just go out the radius. I mean, they have enough garrisons here, so I'm not that worried at the moment. It was only 1 or 2 players, but I are showing more. They're showing more. They feel like they're going to go on to the next point. But will they be able to overstretch themselves and make a way for 501? Score going into numerous players here. Just got caught in the game. Flare up, look back for the 501. It's never. Pushes over, he's so close to a garrison. Echo might go down. Oh, he does indeed. He tries jumping. Imusa gets shot from behind. So does Duke. The garrison should be going down very shortly. And there it is. The flank position for IR has been taken over and in their hand now. Commander going down in distance against Prince. This is very important for IR. Having a tank here, garrison, and control of this flank aid station is only a matter of time. I lost him. Okay, he got him in here. Got him in here. It's a very, very tough map to fight on mobile lane, especially on this point as well. Is great if you're defending it very well, which I are doing incredibly well. It's a long hour and 5 minutes for 501 if IR can keep this up. I forgot the banners. Oops. Sorry. Sorry. Crocs is down. Spotter versus squad leader. Squad leader comes out on top. Now, this is a big push. Right down into aid station. Coming down from this angle here. Doesn't look like 501 are expecting this. They're getting a little bit of a spawn wave here. But they're certainly going to need a bit more. He's not waiting. Look at him. Now, we saw someone wait last time and he missed his shot. What's he about to do? He's waiting. And waiting. The cheek of him. He looks away at the wrong time. Okay. He gets him. Come on. Don't wait. Get it down. Come on. You'll kill you. That's okay. He gets it down. Airhead coming in for infiltration. It's a very, very cheeky one. Smoke coming down already. Sergio. They are looking up. And there's a lot of barbed wire here. Whether infiltration know that or not, we're seeing a mix up of smoke and RT here, which is working in their favour. LDR is just backing off, keeping an eye on it. More smoke coming down. This is a correct decision. Now he lobs a grenade. And I think we can just see it. Airhead still alive. Fantastic hit from the artillery, but the tank takes it down. That was a close one. The Lancer in again on the frontal push. Abin on the right. Ice just slightly on his corner. They are getting control of that little riverbank. Not seeing an airhead for 501 yet. Probably see one very shortly. See if they can get the upper hand a bit now, but so far nothing working for him yet. No, come in, ice. is on the corner. Stark looks like he wants to push behind. Looks like he's about to mount up though. Ice goes down before he gets a few bullets in him. How did Nubo survive that big push? .501 had a chance there from the flank, but got taken out with an artillery strike. How are we looking over on the flank? I are waiting. Spotter. Close. Paco gets one. Paco goes down. Nothing really happening in terms of that position and aid station. Half an hour gone. 501 yet to find their real big grip onto flat position. IR absolutely map control perfectly. They've got their tanks up. They've got the right riverbank that they're pushing in. They are defending in numbers and they're responding to wherever 501 very, very quickly. OBS pushing. Supported with the tank firing as well, but he's gradually getting there. How did you get that? Okay. Pushing onto the garrison. Commando for 501 is down. Here's the opportunity. Will the AT be able to take it out? What is he waiting for? Is he waiting for a spawn? He's got the rocket. I just saw that. There it is. There it is. Now's the time. The opportunity for the garrison goes down. But it's certainly marked. We'll probably see some artillery hitting very shortly. Being sneaky. Got a few players that he can pick off. One's there. Can he get up and take more? He's got two on the right, two in front. Grenade. He survives. We got Price, the squad leader, in the distance for the IR. All players, but the grenade splits him in half. This is interesting now because 501 have managed to get behind. Will he be able to get the second shot? He does, but nothing really big on the 76, 75. Repairs coming. Score, redeploys. Recon plane coming up. Might see now the bombing run and airhead from 501. Probably for the airhead if it's looking pretty good in the commander's eyes. Still yet to see one from their side. One tank is now down. Only leaving one. Bombing run coming in. Let's try and catch these guys here. And it's, if no one moves, it's going to be extremely accurate. Here it comes. Bombing run for 501. Will there be a spawn? Oh, he just... Lancer spawns at the wrong time. He goes down as well. Good bombing run on the direct line, but just misses the spawn wave from the garrison. J&K is behind. Wants the loft grenade. It's a good one. J&K clearly doing something. Would rather let a player go past than kill him. Airhead coming down for 501. That's on our left side, on the far south. We'll jump on it apart. Let's see what J&K is going to do. Satchel. He's in no practice. Placed. And it looks like it's a minute one as well. He goes down. But airhead, let's have a look at that quickly. Nubo just died of a garrison here, but they're not seeing it yet. They saw one earlier. OP down. IR spawn. It's safe for now. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh, where was it? It was here. It was here. And it's about to blow. Boom. But the garrison survives. And the airhead goes down. 501. Push back once again. Good defending from IR though. Very quick to respond. But with that push, it has pushed IR back, and they're going to have to restart their push into flat position once again. Gets him before he goes down. Ooh, just shy of that one. And we can see it's heavily defended from Hugo and his team there. He's going to try and get on the rockets are pretty accurate, but Hugo doing his best to try and dodge him. Let's have a little look at IR's artillery. Not much defense between them, just pure barbed wire in and around, nothing too concerning. We're seeing. Oh, he took a side shot. Tank crew member goes down. He's got time. I think he might have already used his one second shot. Nubo, oh, the tank just misses his shot, but Nubo's coming. Tank goes down. Come on. Catches. Looks to put an OP up. Rapids down. Numerous players from IR here. Sikov out. Continues to push. Because of this character. Right, Char. If he can get close enough. Yeah. Just miss it. Right, so just needs to get close enough so he can put a satchel. That's all he needs to do, but he goes down. Just under halfway now, and we're seeing big dominating game from Infiltration here on 501 Purple Hut Lane. They are the better team so far. They are dominating the map. They know exactly where 501 are coming. 501 are struggling to find their gap inside of that position, but they do find it now and again. They just can't follow up with infantry. Still, 45 minutes only to cap the next point and change the whole entire game. Oh. Flare coming up. Might see a glimpse of a shot here. Rex pushes away. He comes back. Oh, look at that for an MG. Here we go. Oh, he goes down. It's J and K in the distance. Sure, if we see a tank in the distance, we don't. But I'm sure that this engineer wants something to do with it. Running with a trench gun. Wants to confirm it and get a satchel on the tank. He's got the opportunity. Now is the time. He goes for it. Gets caught. Very, very close. Bombing run coming by infiltration. Nope. Onto flat position. Hits the tank. Hopefully, does he get the garrison finally? It does. Garrison's down. So, garrison goes down, but we don't. Tank is damaged. 3 players left inside. Can 501 get their players on now? Alfred and his team are the ones to do it. He's got an RT landing directly on him. Alfred now gets his players in. This is the best chance we've seen 501 have it for a long time now. Can they utilise this? Alfred getting shot in the back. Cargan comes. Oddball takes his own player out. I'm pretty sure of that. Infiltration once again, absolutely pinpoint accuracy on the 501 tanks here. Wait, repair station. They got something. Was aiming for that tank, but the tank pushed away. Got the repair station instead. He's got a few on the left. He just caught a glimpse of it. Good satching, good defending. Fantastic defending. You have to give it to them. They have been relentless. Not giving 501 the time of day in the point here. Now I am quite surprised that we're not seeing far flanking from 501. Not even over here. We do have a sniper, 2 snipers actually playing around. That's probably why they're not being able to flank, because it's such a difficult angle, especially having 2 snipers here. Makes it look easy. And trying desperately to still get down the side here of the map in the east side. OBS and Ms V pushing on smoke to support. Wide shot from Missy. Could have used that on this tank approach. Look at this. He's only 1 shot away. Hit the turret. Bad shot from him. This is what 501 needs. They need a tank inside. This big capping power. And it's a big boost to the infantry around to have a to have a tank inside. Even a commander's pushing on the right side. Is this the turning point of 501? What's happening here? Not bad. It's not me. I'm double checking. I hope it's not me. Tank. Not sure about that tank from 501. They pushed right into through the point, as opposed to having some support in around it. I think that was just a daring run. That was not the best, in my eyes, tanking play. Confused as to why that happened. On the flip side though, we are seeing an airhead coming down from IR. Looks like 3, 4, 5 maybe players already pushing it. Tried to catch it with a grenade. Will we see an RT hit in time? No. Garrison once again in this far east side of the map. Some long hits here. far shots. Looked like it might have actually been from an AT cannon. Yes, it's these guys here. Yosef, who's not actually on it anymore, might have had to clean up around him. In fact, I think he's actually gone down. Doing some work on the 76. Mr. Ming, meters, and I mean meters away, catches him. Callow did not look healthy there. Looked like he was about to go down. Icon. Pushing, stop. Stark is unaware. Oh no. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Heiko is getting absolutely murdered for that. Nice. Got some smoke. Cian wants to take him. Mr. Ming comes and supports. Goes for the OP. Catches it though before he goes down. Big amount of garrisons here for 501. They look pretty secure now. That you can, as you can see, there's more people pushing up onto that position with Cian and Airhead coming in now. They're gonna need some support on that if they want it to survive. In it comes. Landing right in front of Flak building. J&K next to the garrison. OBS wants to take a few shots. Goes down. And here we see it. Miss V sees the blueprint of the airhead. They're gonna airhead down. Airhead down. 501. No support on that. No artillery. Got to be following up with some artillery. Some smoke artillery. Mix it up a bit. You have to be following airheads up with that. That was just too easy for IR to take out. We're seeing a bombing run coming in. Bad timing. think for me, the airhead was a good angle. It had some cover. The bombing run should have been timed perfectly, especially, but also facing the opposite way, facing away so the infantry can push up after that first bombing run, not have the last one facing you. Feel like it's a little bit of desperation from 501 at the moment. I'm too right. I mean, they're struggling to find their gap into this game. IR doing a fantastic job defending it wide in and around the riverbanks. It's so difficult for 501. And it looks to me like Infiltration are happy just to test a station for that potential cap, but not really give it their 100%. I think they are happy with the 3-2 because it doesn't matter the amount of points it is. It's all about whether you win or lose. Support gets caught. Up in. Gets absolutely mullered from the trench gun. Defended very well. 2 OPs and a garrison here for the taking for Ivanero. He's getting caught from the spotter. He does. And in comes more support here. Sultan mullering the bullets out of his gun. Unable to catch anyone for now. Sultan goes down. Villa. Everything seems a little bit more hectic at the moment. 501 definitely starting to push a lot harder now. Gothel. He's down. Having a commander in the point is absolutely inspiring for the rest of the team. If he can do it, so can you. BS. Pushing Ivanero. Ivanero goes down. 23 minutes is so difficult for 501 to get into this. But this is much better from 501 because we're seeing more flanking down the main river here in the northwest side. So can they get something over on a hit? Haven't got squad leader, so no OPs for now. They have to time it. They are contesting though, and they haven't contested quite a good long majority of the game here. Defended straight away, but that was something. That certainly was something. Recon plane coming up for infiltration. Let's have a look at aid station. Nothing happening over here. What about the far west? Nothing. They 501 have pushed fire right back, and this is good. It builds it up. 20 and a little bit remaining. Gore goes down, but this allows a better angle for them to push into the next, the main point here. Black position. BS has got a field day coming. Here we go. He's got supported. Takes one. Goes down to the grenade. Ning is inside. RT hitting. The build up is coming. Keep it coming. Just need the players now. Cargan is surviving. Beautiful play from the IR in the pitch there. Here's the moment. He takes two, maybe even three. Nobles. Can he get it? Bandages first. H needs to push. Look at this. Oh! Goes down. They have to get that garrison down if they want anything to do with that position first. Ning is getting close. RT's accurate for 501. Defending is still impeccable for IR. Now's the time where 501 needs to push in from the opposite side. Satchel goes down on 501. Tiger tank coming up. And on the road here as well. Is that 3 Tigers now? Probably the Panzers or Panthers, wherever they are. Pushing up now. RT coming in from the commander. Trying to hit that garrison. Sultan again spraying, trying to catch all the players. Bombing run coming in. Is it going to be a better bombing run this time? Let's have a little look. Min goes down. Let's see how the artillery is gonna land. Oh, 80 rockets flying. Desperate to take the players out. Sultan's still coming. What are we seeing here? Supplies coming down. Or can't quite see that. For infiltration, they'll look to try and get garrison up, but the commander from 501 takes that squad leader out, which is good. Now we're seeing a tank in D3. Now, given it's only about 15 minutes left of the game, that's in a good position. If they can slowly make their way round and push into maybe Dove River and then come up behind, that's the opportunity there. .501, I have to say, being pushed back yet again into night. Nubow's, can't say his name. Nubow. Fantastic job throughout tonight. For me, man on a match with 501, doing really, really well. Hard for me to say for IR. I'd say the whole team are doing fantastic. Charlie squad coming down from the west side, looking to try and get in. We've got King squad in the northwest. Tank goes down in D3. Absolutely gutting. Pissed off they will be. Now they just went past the garrison because it was hot. Yep. Will there be a spawn to take out the commander in time? He's on it, and the garrison will be going down. Prince pushes. Doesn't decide to shoot. Is he waiting for a clear angle? Needs to be careful because of the in. Little do they know, between them both, they're pushing. Garrison's been marked just on the side of us here. Yeah, and it's accurate. Tank taking out the 501 in the far distance. This is what we were saying earlier before the game started. The tank in position has to be very important because you can fire it from far, and this sort of map is very difficult to spot the tank. We see an airhead now coming in once again from Infiltration, relying heavily on it. Will they be able to do it this time? They've been denied throughout the game with no spawn on it, getting it taken out straight away, and it looks like it will get taken out straight again. Will. It's extremely cheeky to throw an airhead directly, like, inside the point here. Very cheeky indeed, and just humiliates or tries to humiliate the enemy team, thinking that no one's there, thinking it's going to be an easy cap. 10 minutes remaining. 501 being on the back foot from the beginning. Infiltration cap first and led the game from the beginning. They had a bad start with a truck getting stuck in the riverbank, losing half of its players on the truck. But that did not stop them. They continued to push and they capped. Alfred takes one. Very important kill there, because if he pushed any further, maybe one more step, maybe even two, his OP that he just built would have been taken out. Man on that pushes through the riverbank. Rapid and Hiccup spawn in. Cargan once again. And look at this. The map. From 501. No players on the opposite side of the flank. Far wide. It's a bit late for that, I think. Having people out in the C&D line. It's too far. There's not a lot of time. And as a result that they are contesting aid station. They're actually capping. Will they get it? They've been poking 501 throughout the games at various times of the game, saying to them, we can take it if we want. Is this the moment? Airhead coming in. Same spot as before for 501. We'll jump on that very shortly as it starts to land. Bombing run coming in. Got infiltration. Nothing of that. Sergio might go down. He does. But yeah, head's about to land. Looks like there'll probably be smoke coming in for this. Another bombing run. And it might be a good one, actually. It might be. It's the best bombing run he's had all day. Fantastic start with that. Airhead live. And it continues to push without getting anyone else. Directly hit from the beginning. But I think the garrison is still here, though. Yes, it is. Let's have a little look at this airhead. Needs this player to go down. Big spawn, big spawn. What the fuck just happened? IR absolutely made that spawn wave look easy. Look at it. There'll probably be a second one. And I think this player takes it out and moves all the bodies away. Let's have a look at aid station where they've capped around 15% now. Prince is inside taking charge. .501 defending. As he even thrown and reinforced on the point here. Nothing of that really from IR. Just a little test saying do not forget about this position. We are still here. We will cap it if you leave it. That also put a lot of pressure on 501 to whether to say, do we push it onto the next point or do we push back and make sure we don't lose it, because otherwise we are screwed. Big spawn. And a big takedown. Manka throws the bullets through the air. 2.5 minutes remaining. Not to say that the game's over, but it's certainly looking to be an IR win with their first game under the belt. But we have time, 501. Can you make it happen? Psycho pushing. Oh, gets denied. that sums them up. As soon as they see a little bit of glimpse of the point, guess who's there? The entire infiltration. A double shot there. Oh, good. See you later. Thank you very much for your service, but you have just got denied. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. "20 seconds remaining." We did just see a flicker of a contestant. We're also seeing a flicker of contestant at A station. Is anyone going to start the cap? 10 seconds. Does not look like it. Now is the time. It's an infiltration win. 3-2. It's been an absolute bloodbath. For sure. Look at this. They're poking behind. They're ready at Cabbage Patch if they catch it, but the game is already over. How did Sergio survive that? And again, surely that's not. That's an enemy tank. It's not. It's an AT cannon. They're firing onto their point with an AT cannon from behind. It's dangerous. 45 seconds remaining. Look. And the sniper having one last opportunity to get in there. Dot goes down. OBS taking charge on the left side, as we can see. OBS with one final push here. OBS pushes away. And there we have it. Infiltration winning 3-2 on Purple Heart Lane against Division 501. It's been a bloodbath. It's been a very, very great start to full seasonal stage 1, round 1. But don't go anywhere because we do have 501 joining us in a little interview very, very shortly. Do not go anywhere. What a corker of a game. It's so tight in that between 3 points. Fantastic performance from both teams. Here are the results. It's 3-2. Let's try and get the 501 in with us very, very shortly. Just double checking. So he'll be joining us very, very shortly. But like I said, fantastic opportunity for Infiltration to go through on to the 1-0 stage. 501 will have to drop down to the -1 and see who they get resulted into the next round for both teams. Fantastic play from Nubzor from 501. I think he got man of the match for me on my eyes for 501. And then for Infiltration, it will be Cargon. Two fantastic players in tonight's game. Very, very good performance from both. And a great game from all round. It was not looking good for Infiltration right at the beginning when they lost their truck. But they redeemed themselves very, very well. Let me just double check. And the player that will be joining us in this little chat after very, very shortly is just going to go grab a drink. It's Sultan. And we saw Sultan numerous times throughout the game with an MG loaded, spraying the bullets. So we'll catch an eye on him. He is also a team rep for 501, I believe. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, fine. It was a tough time.
Very tough. The points worked as best for both teams, I think, on that
Yeah,
one.
for a defensive gameplay, it was
Yes.
the best, I think.
Yeah.
Also for us, because we had also an easy task to defend, but they had it also very, very easy. But
Yes.
yeah, they played it well. And
Go on.
yeah, and with their artillery and their tanks, it was really, really hard to pass them over.
It was it's speaking of the points, it was very, very best to have, the second, third and fourth points together, not one on the other side of the map. I think that where we would have probably might have seen a different type of game completely. But to have it all confined into a certain angle, as well as only having one flanking angle, because the other side would be the edge of the map, put on a real good performance from both teams. And I see that you were numerous times down on the edge of the map, mounting your MG, just spraying throughout the game into the fog sometimes, just to try and catch someone. It was that type of game. It was very, very difficult from what we saw from you.
Yeah, it was super difficult. So in the end, we had a change of plans because I was going to play tank, but then some guys couldn't play, so we did a little bit of change of formation, and I ended playing on an attack squad, and I took the MG and tried to mount it a little bit closer to my squad, but on that position, it's very large field, open field, and you can't mount it. So I had to always fall back to our sector. That was the only problem, that I was not counting as a cap soldier for the attack. But if not, I could not spray and give them cover. Only in that position I could, achieve a little bit of kills and suppression.
I think playing an MG in this particular map is very difficult, and especially having that point. That one, and I think the left one, Kraut Pillbox, I believe. Those two, you don't really have an angle for you to mount. If you have Rhodes Quarantine in the middle, you've got the road, you've got side angles that you can kind of mount on to push into. But from that angle, it is very difficult for you as an MG pushing on.
Yeah. And also, you're shooting like 400 meters away, just to a single pixel. It's not that easy. Sometimes you hit once, but they are not down. Yeah, but also for our squad, we were pushing, I think, the whole game on the right side, on the edge of the map. And I know they had a garrison close to the edge, always in the same position, and they were holding that so strong. We managed to destroy it a couple of times, and just 1 second after that, they just built it again.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was a good play from Infiltration. They also rotated very fast once they knew that we were coming very close or destroyed the garrison. Also with 76.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, if we managed to destroy it, they had very quickly a couple of squads and tanks
Mm-hmm.
just spraying us down again and destroying the OP.
I totally agree to that. They had the map control very well. As soon as you had a little glimpse, they were already there. Defending. You were actually getting to the point. You were on the border of the point throughout the game, majority of the game. But as soon as you managed to get actually fully inside, you didn't have the numbers, and you
Yep.
just got overwhelmed. So you were always there flickering around, but just you couldn't find that last edge, and because of
Yeah.
their defending, that it could have been a different game, but
I saw very well placed OPs from us in the front line,
mhm,
but yeah, we didn't have the capacity to push inside the circle in the end. Maybe a
yeah,
couple of soldiers did, but not in the mass to also to destroy the backup garrisons they had in the back line behind their point.
100%. When you did have an opportunity, there would only be like one, maybe two players. But when the rest of the team spawned, those one or two players died. So you was always, just struggling to get the bodies in there. But you had, I'd say, a better start than Infiltration. Now you wouldn't have known this, but um, when they drove their truck from the beginning, from the start, they actually got their truck stuck in the river bridge, the little wooden crossing. It fell into the water. Some players got out, half of them died. So that was one truck. So you had the upper hand there, but their other truck, managed to get directly into the point and offload their whole truck, which allowed them to spawn. So it was a close one. You had
Mm.
a better start because of they messed up there at the beginning, but you as well were struggling to get to the point as well, and you had the tank support it right from the beginning as well, into the push. But it just felt like no matter where you were going, it was a very difficult game for you guys.
Yeah, I think for all, also for Infiltration, that's a very hard map. Also like Foy that we played yesterday, very open map where you need to have that tank control,
Yeah.
and if you don't have it, then it's almost lost.
Mhm.
Also artillery, of course. They had very good artillery. We were just pushing, and it was like they set one ping at us, and 10 seconds after that, there was artillery falling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were very quick because they also had two accurate straight not strafing runs. I'm going to say dive bomber. I don't know the word. Two that landed on your tanks as well.
Yeah.
So they were very quick on that one as well. That does put you down into the -1 sector. So obviously we've got Das Alberg's reveal at some point this week, or sorry, next week. Is there any team? Obviously, you don't know who's kind of won and lost so far, as opposed to them playing yesterday. But is there any team that you don't want to play against in the next round, or is
Well,
that
I
too
think
cheeky?
I think those teams that I don't want to play will probably win.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
of course, I will not like to play against DC, but I assume
DC.
that they will win the game,
Okay.
so we won't play against them.
All right. There were two players that I want to just shout out. Obviously, one of them will be from Infiltration at Carragon. He was fantastic throughout the game for Infiltration. So congrats you to that person. For 501, I think I've said his name wrong the entire game. I said Nubol.
Newborts.
Newborts. How'd you say it?
Newborts.
Newborts. Okay.
Yeah. Our
Yeah.
squad leader for the attack. Yeah.
Yes, he had a fantastic game. He was always straight up there, very sometimes the last person standing, and always finding himself in good angles to push into to point him. And I think numerous times he managed to create you that opening that allowed you to have more infantry as well. So great play from them as
Yeah.
well. um, that was a tough one from you. I can see that.
Yeah. Also, I played with COVID, so it was
Oh,
also
yes.
I just took a paracetamol before the game, so I can stand it. But yeah,
Well,
for an MG, it's a little bit better because the ones that were in the front line spawning and then on the OP and getting killed 40 times our artillery, yeah, that's a tough
oh,
game.
yes. Well, all I can say is best of luck in the next round for 501. I hope that you will continue throughout the tournament, and you manage to win your next one and continue to go. We obviously see you in the opposite tournaments in and around, but for now in seasonal, it's a great loss for you, unfortunately. I
Yeah.
will hopefully wish you the best of luck with COVID, and I hope you get well very, very soon. And thank you very much for stepping in and jumping into the chat. Is there anything you want to say before we shoot? Or are you
No,
okay?
I think that's it. Also, thank you very much to you for streaming and for the interview.
No worries.
And yeah, we will check with the team what went wrong, and we need to check again the whole stream and work on it for the
Yes.
next game. And hopefully, we will learn from it and get that 1-1 and then 2-1.
And then 2-1, and then we'll see you into the second stage.
Yes,
Hopefully. Fingers
hopefully.
crossed. Depends if you get DC next week, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you
All
very much
right.
for jumping in.
Thank you also.
Cheers.
Bye
Take
bye.
care. Bye-bye. Well, there you have it. Congratulations to Infiltration leading the win here, 3-2 against 501. That is it for tonight. To the next game, to the next week, to the next round of this full seasonal. We do not have a game at the moment, I believe. So once I kind of stop the stream, I'll double check to see if there is anyone, and if there is, we'll go raid them, hopefully. If not, I hope that you'll see the rest of the streamers tonight in their games for the first round, and the rest of the teams. So go wish the team some luck. Go wish the streamers. Go give them some support. Thank you very much, TL Pepper, for the raid. Big appreciation for that. But for me to you, it's been a pleasure as always. There will be another stream later this evening with Colt PZL taking on WD44 and the Phalanx, but that is later. For now, it's good night. Thank you very much.